Hey guys, it's Elizabeth with Willow Root Tarot. We're visiting with the Melon again, and this is the final days of the Melon, so we're going to go ahead and clear some of this away because today I'm going to go ahead and cut the melon. It grew in the lattice. We can take a closer look at it. This entire, my dog is joining us. This entire melon bush plant came from right here, this crack in the driveway, and then it came out right here, and it grew. And I put several lattice pieces here to see what would work, and it did not like the metal. It didn't grow on it, and even the wood, it was a little bit like, should I grow on this? Because it sends out tendrils, and you can see where the tendrils attach is where the plant goes. Anyway, so I did pull a card, because I pull cards, and we are pulling from, I spoke with the deck before I started the video on what cards to pull, and it's from Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle. And there's the card. Let's take a peek. The card is Frog. Card 17, which is also 1 + 7 is key 8. And key 8 in the major arcana is strength. And strength is in reference to internal as opposed to external strength. It is the strength within you, not the strength you go to the gym to build. Not your muscles, what's already within you. And your intellect helps feed your strength. You cultivate what you wish to grow. That's not just the garden, the exterior, but also the interior. So let's take a peek at the card. It's Frog, number 17. And on the card itself it says, "May the lily beneath your breasts allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks." Now, we're using animal reference of frog, but imagine what we are on the inside. It's kind of hard to explain sometimes, so maybe we should look to our animal family and say, why do I hurt? This is something physical, actually, that I'm thinking of. But if I say, why do I hurt? My body hurts. I look to my dog. You know, every time they get off of their bed, they do an upward dog and a downward dog. That's what humans call it in yoga. It's 2 basic stretches that my dogs throughout my life have always done just to be able to walk. They're barking, if you can hear them. So we can give ourselves this kind of love, this kind of care, just by noticing what we need and when we need it. And we can look to nature for this. We don't have to go to Tylenol. Kudos, go take some Tylenol if you want to take some. Not saying that, but we don't have to necessarily. We can look at what's already a tool for us to use, which is our mind, our body, and our spirit. So let's read this one more time and imagine this as the internal system of the body. Even though that we are recognizing lilies and frogs, which exist outside the body, we imagine them now in the body. May the lily beneath your breasts allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks. So may the lily beneath your breasts allow you to drink from its healing waters. Lilies live in the water. And if we imagine water to also equate with emotion, which it does in tarot, and this is Oracle, it's saying that you can self-heal. Drink from your own water. Self-heal. Sip it, gulp it, spit it back out, urinate it. Whatever you want to do, it's your water, but do it. Look to see how you can serve yourself before you serve anybody else. And the second part of the card says, be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks. Sometimes the inside world becomes very loud and chaotic, mirroring the outside world. Those drowning croaks, the card is frog. The croak of a frog, I actually live with a lot of frogs. It can be deafening at night. But the idea here is that there is serenity behind the drowning croaks, because I hear frogs and think, what is that racket? They hear each other and think, beautiful song. If I thought beautiful song for everything I heard, my mind, body, and spirit would be at so much more rest. Okay, let's go to the book. Now, that was the intuitive portion of the read, looking at what the picture is, what the words say, less the picture. I should have looked more at the picture. And that was intuitively read. Now we'll go to the book and see what it says. Again, card 17. And the book offers, butterflies are often what comes to mind when we think of transformation. But let us not forget, frogs are also a symbol of transformation, going from a tadpole that lives in water to a frog that adapts to land and water. For some species, this process takes a couple of weeks. For others, it can take months and even a year to transform from one thing to another. When frog comes croaking, know that you are transforming, or the process will begin soon. This is a positive transformation, not the sort of dramatic transformation one might expect with the Banshee card. Apologies. I was wondering why we're talking about butterflies. No, it is. Guys, the book got printed wrong. Or maybe I stopped reading too soon. Apologies. Let's keep going. I'm sorry. This is a positive transformation, not the sort of dramatic transformation one might expect with the Banshee card. Oh, it's referencing the Banshee card. So thank you for hanging with me, guys. Thanks for your patience. This transformation is easygoing, so much so that you may not even know it's happening. It's a subtle shift that occurs in the background until one day you realize things are different. There is nothing you need to do to move this change along. Like the frog, your higher self will take over and guide you through instinct. You need only pay attention to the urges you feel and follow those urges when they strike. This message is amplified if you have pulled the Wolf card, which we will certainly find out if we have. We'll take a peek at that deck in a minute. Be patient and note that this transformation has come to your awareness. This is not something that can be rushed or forced. Like the frog, this transformation may take days, weeks, maybe even a year or two to transform completely. All unfolds in accordance with your divine destiny. If this were in reverse, the frog advises you to find serenity and peace. Your energy might be scattered, overwhelmed, or feel drained. You must settle yourself down to allow this transformation to occur, as it will make its way to you soon enough. You do not need to force this change. You merely need to find peace and await change. Wow. And I'm going to go ahead and mute that damn phone. That won't stop. All right, let's look at this. I like this card. I also want to see, it mentioned if we pull, it's amplified. If you pull the Wolf card. So we'll see what the next card is. Seduction. Not the Wolf card, but there was a full moon. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And I will indeed be eating this melon today. Ew, yuckies, there's a bug coming out of it. Oh, nature. How you get that bug off? Okay, anyway, guys, I'll be eating this later. Maybe I'll take a picture if I think of it. Okay, bye. Thanks for sitting with me.